to Hardly a Podcast, Episode 3.
That it?
I don't know, what do you want?
Oh my god. No, the intro's supposed to be like the intro. So say, hello, welcome, date, where we are, start conversation.
That was just the title, what you said.
Intro. Yeah, you just read a title.
Alright, I don't know.
You can be nice and fancy, though, if you want.
Oh yeah, you can be as fancy as you like.
Alright, I'll have a go. Hello and welcome to Hardly a Podcast for the 15th of December. You're here with me, Nosh, Simon and Jamie.
Hey
How are
guys.
you together?
What?
I don't know, I made all lots of words together.
Starters were mean to go on. Terribly. Hello, by the way.
Hi Simon.
Alright. Oh dear. That was a good start. Good start, I must say.
Yeah, well done, Nosh. You've got some audio prowess there.
Nosh will never be doing the intros again.
We could just take the Savan one and stick it over the top at the front.
Fucking hell, the candle flame is massive. What the hell's going on? My scent and candle's going mental.
I've seen hit a nice patch of something flammable.
Well, the wax, yeah. It's mahoosive. Needs to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, I've gone to one candle. I'm saving my other one in case this one runs out. So I can at least have some light.
Oh yeah, because you've got no light at all at the minute. How are you sleeping, by the way? Are you sleeping good?
Last night was the best night's sleep I've had in about a week.
What about when you slept in my room?
In this room,
Ah.
I said. I did get a brief holiday to Simon's room partway through the week, which
Kinky.
is nice. He wasn't there, which is good.
Oh. Not so kinky.
I think that's what Abigail thought as well. I got the weirdest look coming out of his room at 7 in the morning.
Oh dear.
So yeah,
I've so far been woken up 4 times this week by water dripping out of the light on my ceiling into my face at varying times at early hours of the morning. So I'm not impressed. And despite numerous phone calls now, over a period of a week or two, to our estate agents, nothing has happened. If anything, it's got worse. Simon's now got water in his wardrobe.
Yay.
Yeah, he has a massive crack in his room.
Yeah, if anyone's a roofer or a ceilinger, if they want to come out and fix my...
Ceilinger.
I don't know what the technical term is. Builder, there you go, covers everything. If you
Or
want
an
to come out and
electrician.
fix my room for me, I'll charge it to the landlord. It'll be great.
We are well within our rights to do that. If we get something fixed, we can tell them and just take it out of our monthly payment.
I didn't know that.
hmm
I thought the government wanted to introduce that, but they hadn't done it yet.
No, I was reading it somewhere about the rights of
Okay.
tenants, and I believe that to be the case, unless our contract specifically says against that, I suppose.
I guess you guys should have gone with my thing. Yeah, the best way to solve a problem is to get as angry as you possibly can. You know, even if it's fake anger, just get angry and then just march down there, red in the face, and tear somebody a new one.
Yeah, I'm going to send them a letter if they don't come tomorrow. Well, I'll take it down and give it to them or something. Because, like, if the ceiling goes through or something, and they just claim, oh, you never told us about it because it's never been on record because it's just phone calls, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Which is something I could see them doing because they're, like, crafty bastards.
That's true. It's amazing how many of your good ideas involve me doing something horrible or
I'm
getting
not the one who's
arrested.
been touching light bulbs and stuff covered in water, am I? Tit.
You didn't film that, did you?
No.
Could have been amusing if I got electrocuted.
It would have been, yeah. Would have been. Alright. Yeah, we can do the award show now. I've got my envelopes ready and everything.
Oh my god.
Well, this is a prestigious show that lots of people listen to and, like, the media world pay attention to. We
We're
thought
not.
it'd be a good...
We're really not.
We might be in the future. We thought we'd do an award show, like, as our third episode. It's getting towards the end of 2011. I don't know if you noticed. It's December
Yeah.
now. So
And we
thought
didn't
we'd
want
have-
to be like everyone else. We didn't want to do a top 10.
No, it's just a random collection of stuff I thought of. So we've got films, TV, music, and YouTube, and games, because that's about all I could think of. We were going to have books, but then me and Nosh realised we haven't actually read a book that was released in 2011. Most of it was like 1970s stuff. Well, you know, shows the state of books nowadays.
Yeah. It's all like Twilight crap.
God.
Anyway.
I mean, I'm not going to comment on Twilight because I haven't actually read it, but I've heard so much about the amount of spelling and grammar mistakes in that book.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about the grammar. I've known an English teacher and he just says it's abysmal, is the grammar in that book.
But, I mean, the story aside, it doesn't matter if the story is crap or not. Surely you should get the basics right first.
Especially in when it's written down. I think getting your grammar wrong when you speak is fine.
I mean, especially when it's a kid's book as well.
Is it a kid's book?
Well,
Emo-y little twinkies and stuff.
Teenager type thing. I don't think it's written for twinks. I think that's a different subculture altogether.
Is it? Oh, I don't know. I meant tweens. Same thing. Anyway, moving on to the awards. If you feel there's anything I've missed out, pipe up.
Well, I think I completely underdressed for this. I mean, I'm wearing a hoodie, I'm wearing a t-shirt, I'm wearing nothing below the waist.
What? I'm totally in my suit and everything because it's an award ceremony. I mean, it's a podcast, but, you know, got to get dressed up for it. I've got the award ready, got my golden envelopes.
How about you, Nosh?
I'm good. I'm
he's
casually dressed.
He's probably had copious amounts of champagne.
Yeah, casually dressed for Nosh will be, I don't know, hunting
Smoking
gear?
jacket.
Yeah.
Brown bag.
Turtleneck and sweater.
Burlap sack.
Oh dear, this is going worse than Ricky Gervais' intro. Have you seen the torture method that's Colonel Gaddafi used to use? He was a BBC News correspondent that posted it on Twitter.
Go on, what did she say?
Apparently, Colonel Gaddafi used as a torture method to torture men, wouldn't work on women. He would superglue their penises shut so they couldn't pee.
I'm sure that could work on women. It'd be more complicated, but it's doable.
Must be true though. It was Katy K or KTK, BBC World News America. Yeah, sounds a bit like some human centipede shit. But no, Gaddafi did it.
That's terrible.
Actually, wouldn't surprise me if he did human centipede.
What do you do about that? Because it would just back up and your kidneys would fail. And...
Well, wouldn't it just explode? You'd piss and then your foreskin will... And, I don't know, your knob would just explode.
Yeah, eventually it just like ping out like a cork.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think your body would like adjust in some way.
Well, once it's out, once it's in the exit pipe, it can't come back in. You can't just suck it back into your bladder.
Don't see why not. It's only a matter of, like, pressure. If you reduce the pressure in it.
You try and sack something up. Literally, just get your junk, put it in a glass of water, and try drinking with your bladder. Let's see if it can be done.
Well, I've not got all the things that go on inside me going on.
What?
What?
You don't have a penis?
Oh, I do.
Oh, so you can do it then?
No. Well, no, like, because in your body you can repatriate the water that makes up urine, so you'd empty your bladder if needs be. You just have to not drink a lot, and your body would just retake up the water. What I'm saying is,
you'd empty your bladder, but have nowhere to go, and you wouldn't be able to take it back into your bladder.
Yeah,
so
you would.
Stuck there.
The pressure might force it back up.
Your kidneys would.
Oh, yeah.
You can take it out of your bladder again.
Yeah, but it's not in the bladder; it's in your urethra.
Well, that still
it's
leads
sitting
back
on the M1.
It still leads back. So if you reduce the pressure in the bladder by taking water out of it, it will flow back into the bladder.
There is an even easier way to solve this. Just self-medicate a catheter. Just repurpose a biro and just stick 2 fingers up to his torture.
But you mean just cut a hole?
Yeah.
Okay. So make another
make a
exit
new
for it.
chap's eye. I see.
Yeah. Needs must.
Yeah. You're going to be in pain anyway.
I'm assuming they weren't given like the option of sharp tools and things.
Or whatever you can come by is probably a lot better than having your entire penis explode.
Well, I think that's the idea, is that you're not given the option to do things about it, or be able to attack people or anything else, or escape.
Were you Colonel Gaddafi's torture minister, Nosh? You seem to know a lot about this.
Yeah,
No.
he was Colonel Gaddafi's senior advisor on torture specifically.
It's not an area of my expertise per se.
But it's something you have a vague familiarity with.
It's something he's explored.
Grim.
You won't find anybody that knows whether I have or not.
It's because they all died from exploding penis.
That'd be a kind of horrible way to go. It'd probably blow up like a balloon.
Oh, yeah.
Your skin's quite stretchy.
Yeah.
It's going to go quite a long way before it actually pops.
It'd be interesting to watch.
No, it
for
wouldn't.
science.
Disgusting. My God.
It's probably not something you want to type into Google and see if there's a video or anything.
No, definitely
Maybe
not.
it's in one of those links I sent you the other day, Nosh. Anyway,
Right.
cracking on with these awards. I think we'll start with Films of 2011. I've got quite a few nominees for this category. I've seen quite a lot of films this year. It's about the only category that I have that's quite full.
How many nominees do you have?
8.
Okay.
So,
Let's
some of
hear
the
'em.
categories only have like 3. So, yeah. Hardly a Channel's Award, Films of 2011. The nominees are Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, Drive, Crazy Stupid Love, Senna, Horrible Bosses, Super 8, and my last 2, which are a bit dodgy, but we're in the UK, so it counts because they came out in January 2011, whereas in America I think they came out December 2010. Black Swan and 127 Hours. And I think my winner's going to be Senna. Yeah, it's Senna. That's what the envelope totally said.
No crescendo.
Well, it's hard to choose a winner. They're all pretty
You could
good
add a
in their
drum
own
roll in
right.
later.
So I went with Senna because it's a documentary and it's not often a documentary a winner award. Felt sorry for it. It was good. And it was one of the few films I saw in the cinema. I mean, Black Swan I saw on DVD, which is the best film I've seen on DVD. 127 Hours was good, but James Franco was in it, so it wasn't that good. Yeah, Crazy Stupid Love, if that's out on DVD, good Christmas present for a girlfriend, I imagine. Best rom-com I've seen in a while.
And Super 8, that was the one that was that the one that was done by the guy from the IT crowd?
No. Super 8 was the one that was done by the people from Lost,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, and Steven Spielberg, possibly.
Right, well, that was absolutely terrible.
What? We'll send them. We've got the award and everything. We'll send it to them.
Yeah,
we'll send them a tweet.
no, when you're supposed to announce the award, you're supposed to have like the golden envelope, and there's supposed to be lots of.
I did have a golden envelope, but it's a visual thing, isn't it? How's
lots
this
of
going to work?
suspense, and you just went. Well, I guess it'd be Senna.
It's a different type of award show. It's more chillaxed. You know, it's the future. You know, and Senna can't get the award, but whoever made it, if they want to stroll along, come to my room and collect the award, so be it. There's no big round of applause or anything.
We'll find out who they are and we'll tweet them.
Yeah, we'll send them a twit pic of the trophy we made them.
Tweed them.
What?
Does it cover them in tweed?
No, Nosh. Tweet.
Or tweet?
Tweet.
Yes, tweet.
A pop filter takes away the t.
Okay.
Oh, I feel really weird. My body feels so tired, but I've just been drinking that much energy drink. It's starting to, like, make me feel odd.
Yeah. Well,
Well, you know what the problem is? It's all that energy drink.
yeah, caffeine doesn't give you energy. It just forces your body to spend the energy it was saving.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty drained. Stupid.
Well,
Sleep
why?
in my
You were
window.
feeling pretty hyper.
No, I don't know. My body just feels pretty fucked at the moment.
Do you know how
Probably
to
just
solve the
fatigue
problem?
from caffeine.
Drink more caffeine.
Well, I
That'll
am.
sort
I've
you.
poured myself some more. I've got the rest of the bottle to drink. I want to go to bed like pretty early tonight to catch up on all my sleep that I missed last night doing my stupid work.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I've got 9 o'clock start tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Last Friday though, and then we finish for Christmas. Yay!
Yay!
And I get to doss around in Hatfield for a week. Yay!
I get to go home and be fed and have a nice bed where I don't get rained on.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's not broken.
I'll
And a
try and
room's
fix that
bigger
leak.
than me.
I have to go home and get covered in animal hair and be away from my amazing computer and be around my family.
Oh, I've
What's
decided.
amazing about your computer?
Huh?
What's amazing about your computer?
Well, it's the best computer I have.
It's the only
better than all
computer
the-
you have, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but no, I'm talking about the ones back home because I'm going to have to be lent a computer at some point.
I see.
Yeah, I've already decided I'm taking my computer home with me this Christmas because I won't be able to do any dissertation work without it. So,
Well, yeah, I've got to do the dissertation. We might do a podcast at some point.
Hmm.
I'm going to have other stuff to do. And I really want to do it all on this computer.
yeah, I'm just taking mine home because I won't get any dissertation done otherwise because the PC at home's in like the dining room. And all I'm going to do is take the rig, screen, keyboard, mouse. That's it. Leaving the sound system. Just going to use headphones.
That's all
if
you've
it needs
got,
sound.
though.
Well, I've got the sound system. I can't bother to take that though. I'm just going to use my headset.
I've loaded up my external with all my music and all my movies. Well, TV shows. And I put my uni work on it. And I'm going to take the mic. And that's about it.
Nice.
So it's going to be shit. I might have to get a couple books as well. Just to tide me over.
Yeah, well, if I take my computer home, if I get some money or anything over Christmas, buy Skyrim. Then play it.
You just won't see it till February.
Yeah.
Simon just sort of rolls around, sort of like just before the end of March. It's like, sure, there was something I was meant to be doing. I've completed Skyrim
nice.
now, but I don't know what I'm meant to be doing.
Well, if I start my dissertation in March, that gives me a good 4 weeks to finish it, which
Oh
is
my god.
seems like a lot of time to me.
You won't have IGI. You'll only
God,
have.
I've got that to do. I don't even know what
Other
I'm doing
ones.
for that stupid assignment.
Oh crap! We're meant to be like telling them what we've done in this week since last week when we.
Been doing other
Discussed it.
work for one day. Solid.
Yeah. Have you come up with anything yet?
Nope.
That's a good start. Seeing he's supposed to be presenting it tomorrow.
No, we just have these group workshop things on Fridays now, where they just want to know like where we're at with our projects. No, I haven't even. If anyone suggests doing a fucking market analysis and where a shop could go, can fuck right off. I'm not doing that. Like, oh, you
Yeah,
can
that
see
sounds
where
pretty
the shop
dry.
would go by looking at where they've got other shops and where potential marketing is. Fuck off. Do you know where all shops should be? On the internet.
I'll tell you where shops are right now.
Well,
They're not in Dunstable.
well, Mary Portis will fix that for you.
No, she won't. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Just give you some free parking, lower the rents or rates or whatever. Same thing.
Yeah, but no, she's surrounded by people who want to save the town centre. And they're the ones telling her, oh, we need this, we need that. Everyone else has discovered internet shopping. They honestly don't give a shit. I mean, in Hatfield, we have free parking. I still don't go there.
You
We
don't
have the
car.
Galleria, so we have some half-decent shops. I still don't go there. Why? Because I can sit down with a mug of coffee and do everything online and not have to move an inch.
Well, the whole point, like, when they say Britain was a nation of shopkeepers or something, that's the quote vaguely like that. It's like, yeah, everyone's small shopkeepers, everyone, you had your customers, you were local, you knew a lot of knowledge about what you sold. Then the chain companies came along, so they took all the trade away from them. All your small traders took a lot of trade away from them. And then these big chains, if you want some electronic stuff, you go to Curry's Comet. No bollock all about what you're buying. So you're
Yeah.
asking for information. And he's just some
You
bloke
get
on
some
minimum wage
nerdy
reading off a sheet.
14-year-old who knows nothing.
So the best place to go is the internet, where people have basically peer-reviewed the products for you.
Yeah.
Where they've just reviews and everything. It's like, oh, that sounds pretty good, I'll get that. Rather than going to a shop and they just read what it says on the site. It's like, yeah, I can see that, it says it there, mate.
I mean, of course, you can't try before you buy. You can't look at it and hold it and see what it's
True.
like before you get it.
It doesn't work so well for clothes.
So yeah,
Oh.
clothes is the only time I've ever had to send something back. Apart from that, I've been fairly happy with internet purchases.
Yeah, clothes is the only one. But once you go to a shop, like, if you get it from the same type of clothing manufacturer, once you figure out your size, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, essentially just be brand loyal.
Basically, yeah.
So I think we've solved the problem of town centres.
Get rid of them.
Just let them die. Just
Then what?
let them
Well,
die.
it'll be the centreless cities, won't it? It'll just be an edge city.
Yeah.
There will just be these residential areas with nothing really in the middle. It'll just be a dead zone. Unless you want to make it all leisure.
Just make it all houses. Does there really have to be a nuclei?
Well, you don't have a community feel then, though.
But the community
But-
field died 10 years
It
ago.
doesn't really a community feel.
I don't know anyone who lives on this street.
That's true. Yeah.
That's because we have no affinity with this place.
I don't have affinity with the place I grew up in. That's because it's Luton.
Fair enough.
Actually, that's back home. I do know everyone who lives in my cul-de-sac.
Yeah,
We
same.
have lived there since I was 6. No.
And the north is about 10 years behind the south.
Yeah, we do talk to our neighbours. If we see odd things going on, we'll look through the curtains.
Well, there
But we
goes
still do
your
that
guts.
bit.
Curtain twitching.
You go and look through their curtains or your curtains.
How would I look through their curtains? I'd have to break
How would
into
that
the
work?
house.
It's on
to
a
do
You go
that.
outside and peer through their window.
I can't look through the curtains, though. They'll be closed. No, through our curtains.
Think it through, Nosh.
There could be a gap.
Just because you live in a mansion and you can't see anyone from your house.
It's not true. I live in a semi-detached, not a mansion.
Fancy. Actually, no, wait, I live in a semi-detached.
No, I was thinking the
So
same
does
thing.
most of the UK.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
But it's a
But you are
semi-detached
totally
mansion, though,
middle
isn't it,
class,
Nosh?
though. You have, like, hedgerows and stuff.
No hedgerows.
It's called
Got a
Shakespeare Road,
driveway.
though. That sounds fancy.
How big's your back garden? You got a barbecue area,
No.
swimming pool,
No.
horses in a nearby field.
No. There might be some somewhere, but none to do with me. My garden's smaller than it used to be anyway. We put a conservatory in it.
Oh my god.
Oh, we
He
did
is
that.
middle class. He has a conservatory.
We've got a conservatory. Waste of time, I don't really like it. It's too warm in summer and too cold in winter. You can only use it in, like, summer at about 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
It's a good temperature.
Well, they are completely pointless.
Waste of space.
I've seen one type of room. They don't normally have them in here, but I can't remember what they're called. It's kind of like a conservatory, but it's made of brick, and it's got holes in the walls, so the air can pass through. So it feels like the temperature outside, but if it rains, the rain can't get into the room.
Sounds nice.
A shed.
It's not a shed. It's a room in the house. It's not made from wood.
One of those sheds that's not made of wood, but made of bricks.
I've seen a shed that was made out of, like, plastic once. It looked like the sort of thing that was shipped in on the back of a truck. Actually, there's a story that goes along with this, because it was a New Year's Eve party, and I was fairly drunk, and this person had a massive back garden, and I was completely lost. I did not know where the house was. I mean, it was pitch black. I couldn't see any lights anywhere. So I'm walking along, and this automatic light comes on, and there's this shed, and I think, I must be close to the house. So I went inside to have a nose around, and I noticed it's very tidy for a shed. There's no tools anywhere, there's no clutter, there's just shelves along every wall, and on the shelves are boxes.
Right.
So it kind of looks like some sort of creepy archive type place. And I thought, this person must really like organising their tools. Now, yeah, this shed was about the size of a garage as well, so it was massive. And I thought, what the hell could they be doing? So I pulled out one of the boxes, looked inside, and there's a hedgehog in there. An actual hedgehog.
Alive?
Yeah, a live hedgehog. Like sawdust and some bedding and stuff. I looked in another box. There was another hedgehog. And then it suddenly dawned on me, I probably shouldn't be in here. And I backed out. And it turns out this house I was at, they ran the local hedgehog sanctuary. So there weren't just hedgehogs in the shed, there were hedgehogs in the house, there was hedgehogs in the garage, there were hedgehogs everywhere.
Right. Okay.
It reminds me of League of Gentlemen with the uncle who's got the toads.
Oh, yeah.
No,
they weren't anything like that, but... yeah, there must have been like 30, 40 hedgehogs in this shed, judging by the number of boxes.
Because imagine you're trying to run through your mind why there was hedgehogs in boxes.
Yeah, because I was expecting to see like a box full of hammers or something. Like some really pedantic, really anal tool shed.
One item per box.
Yeah.
Keep it nice and tidy.
It's like you pull it out, there's the cordless drill, there's the adapter, there's the manuals, there's the box, there's everything in there, but it's all like laid out separately. And it's like labelled with the date of purchase, and there's a receipt inside a little plastic bag.
The only problem with my Films of 2011 award is there's films of 2011 that I'm yet to see that could have won otherwise. Like, I really want to see The Skin I Live In, Midnight in Paris, The Tree of Life, and Closer to the Edge. But I haven't seen them, so I can't give them an award. They might beat Senna once I've watched them, but I haven't got round to it yet.
You are, without a doubt, the worst judge ever.
I'd be a brilliant film critic. What's your film of the year, Simon? Well, I've watched this one, so I'll give it to that. Yeah, I've watched quite a lot of good films though this year. I think it's been a pretty good year for films. Except, I've got my other award, which is the opposite of best. It's the worst film of 2011. And shittest film of 2011, by a country mile, goes to Transformers 3. What a load of bollocks.
He didn't even have any nominations.
It was a nomination on its own. It was just miles ahead of everyone else.
Without a doubt, the worst film this year.
Oh, God. It was in 3D for no reason. 3D is a waste of time. People stop doing 3D. It just hurts my eyes. It was really long. It felt like I was in the cinema for about 4 or 5 hours. And I think it was maybe 2.5. But, I thought the beginning was quite good, with the little change on the space race, changing history, using historical stuff and changing it. I thought that was good. And then
I think that was the only concept that was well written. Everything else was just a waste of time.
No, I
really.
take that back about 3D.
You didn't know why you were there.
Transformers 3 had the best use of 3D in it, because it had that Rosie Huntington Wheatley person in 3D at the beginning, and then the rest of it was terrible.
Have we lost you already?
Oh.
We could talk about the trials and tribulations with the podcast hosting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going well, isn't it? Have we fixed that yet, Nosh? I say we. Have you fixed it yet, Nosh?
I say we. No. None of us have.
Well, what's wrong with it?
Well, every time we put it somewhere, it either doesn't work with iTunes, or it's going to get shut down in 6 days because they're changing their stuff they're doing. Is the main problems, and we've been on about 5 different things.
Yeah, but who listens to iTunes anyway? Is it really a big problem?
Dunno. I don't, and I know you don't, but I think we're probably in the minority on this one.
Oh well, people in the minority are usually right.
Yes, but we're shamelessly selling ourselves for money. And iTunes and the Apple market is a big bit of that.
Yeah, but they're all douchebags.
I think they'd probably think you're the douchebag.
No, they're the douchebag.
But because we're in the minority, we're right and they're wrong.
Like religious fanatics are in the minority. Do you align yourselves with them?
All religious people are religious fanatics, and that puts them in the majority. So they're
Not
wrong.
all of them. Surely it can't be all of them are fanatical.
Well, okay.
Because most of them are apathetic.
Fanatics might be in the minority, but religious people are in the majority.
That may be,
which
but I
makes
didn't say that.
religion wrong. So then their argument falls apart because it relies on something based on the majority.
But your argument's mute because that isn't the question I said.
Yeah, but I'm in the minority, so I'm right.
Man, I just stopped listening. I presume everyone else will have as well.
Yeah, so did I. And I'm taking part in this argument.
So is this podcast going to work, do you reckon, on iTunes? Or shall we just give it... I mean, if we actually paid for some hosting site or paid for a website, then we could do it quite easily, but we were just being pretty stingy. Yeah.
I think paying for something is the last resort.
Yeah.
Well, we could have whatever we liked with that space.
Well, it's on YouTube anyway, so it's not really a big issue if it's not anywhere else.
No, that's true. We just need to make ourselves more widely known.
And that comes through good content.
And good
Well,
kitty
you could have the
video
greatest content in the world, but if nobody ever hears it, it's never going to get anywhere.
Yeah, but it's on YouTube.
Yes. So's several billion other items. They need some way of propagating people to see it.
Yeah, YouTube. I mean, several billion things are on iTunes as well, so it's just likely to be exposed.
But I'd say that's even more so with YouTube. But we just need to get people to see it, so then they continue to watch it or whatever, listen to it, and then tell more people. But I imagine there's more things on YouTube than there is on iTunes or whatever.
True.
It's just, well, I'm not saying that YouTube isn't the right place to be, because it is. We just need to draw more people to it.
Diversify.
Not actually diversify, just promote it elsewhere to bring them to YouTube.
Spread it around. Spread it around like some warm, creamy poo.
That's what we need. We just need to get that shit out there.
Yeah.
Well, Simon's here. I thought he'd fallen asleep.
Ugh, could proper do with a nap. So yeah, if anyone listening's got any easy ways, preferably free ways to post podcasts,
Free
we
way.
keep running out of space. Otherwise, all these free ones are like, oh, you get 100 minutes or some shit. Oh, I've run out of space after 1.5 episodes. Brilliant.
The amount of dead ends we've hit.
Oh.
Yeah. And the amount of probably strange linkages between things we've got now.
It's so complicated now.
It's been a trial and tribulation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a learning
Thankfully, I'm not
experience.
doing it because my job's to edit the podcast. And that's complicated enough on its own.
Yeah, you have to listen to all this shit again. Minus
About
all
3
the crap that
times.
doesn't, including the crap that the listeners don't have to get put through.
It's
I've got to
true.
listen to it all once, separate it out into sections, arrange the sections, and then listen to it all again to make sure that it's all right. And I've got to keep listening to the bits where I've cut something out to make sure it sounds okay. Yeah, apparently, and I didn't know this until I was told, but apparently I'm executive producer of Hardly a Podcast.
Yeah, I'm
In one
junior
place
vice
that's going to shut
president.
down in 6 days or something. But yeah.
Yeah,
Well, technically
stupid
I am
Brit
executive
TV.
producer because I do produce it.
hmm
That's why I gave you that title.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, well, I got a
getting-
rubbish title.
That's because you do a rubbish job.
Yeah, but I'm not fluffing
You
anybody.
sit here, and we're talking about fun stuff, and then you go, "Oh, did you hear about that news report where like 7 people were killed?"
A load of people
I
got
haven't said
raped.
And it's like that's not fun anymore.
Well, Simon brought in torture.
But that was
Yeah,
a
that was
funny
funny
one. It was
torture.
super glue.
Hmm?
It was a funny story. It had super glue in it and willies.
It doesn't take a lot to please him.
Oh. Well, the film I'm most looking forward to for 2012, even though it's coming out in 2011, The Hobbit. I think that comes out
that'd be
on
good.
New Year's Eve.
It may as well be 2012.
Yeah. I'll be too drunk to remember.
The new Sherlock Holmes film comes out tomorrow.
I thought
Yeah,
the
that's not
first
gonna
one
be
was
the
okay.
best.
It was watchable.
That's gonna be
It was definitely watchable.
mediocre.
It was good, but not. Yeah.
I might watch it on DVD, and even then, I'll have torrented it.
Yeah, the last one got released on torrent while it was still at the cinema, so I didn't go to the cinema to see it.
Just seen a tweet from Chris Addison, the comedian. It says, "Did you know Club 18 to 30 holidays is named after the average number of times you have to explain things to the people on them?"
Where?
What?
I'll start again.
I think we should go on a Club 18 to 30 holiday. Don't know what it involves, but maybe while
Drinking,
we're there, Nosh can
mainly.
explain it.
Start again, Nosh.
Right. I'm on Twitter. Chris Addison, the comedian, has tweeted, "Did you know Club 18 to 30, as in the holidays for 18 to 30-year-olds, is named after the average number of times you have to explain things to the people on them?"
Oh, so we're not in it then. We're only on the 2 times.
Huh?
Are you going to do this another 18 times, Jamie?
Yeah.
Just keep repeating it when you record it then, so you don't have to do it 18 times.
Wait, what are we doing 18 times?
Fuck's sake.
You read one thing out and it all goes to pot.
It wasn't a funny joke. I didn't get it.
That's because you're in the 18 to 30. You should go on holiday with them. Group.
Or does it involve what's an 18 to 30 holiday like?
It's normally a boat somewhere in Greece with a lot of alcohol, some thick rugby players, and some slightly dodgy women.
I can do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I would have thought that'd be the kind of thing that would just make you either go postal or end it all.
Oh no, it would make me go postal, but there's nothing like a good mass murder to refresh you.
Anyway, I think it's about time we moved on to the next category of the Hardly a Channel 2011 award show. Best TV show of 2011.
Oh, original.
Yeah. In this category, there's a severe lack of British TV shows. I'm sure there's been many British TV shows that I've watched, I just couldn't think of any. But yeah, making up this category, we have Breaking Bad Season 4, Californication Season 4, Game of Thrones Season 1, and Greek Season 4. Greek was there mainly for sentimental reasons because it's finished now and I'm a bit sad. But I think I'll just open my envelope. And the winner is Game of Thrones.
That was the best fake envelope sound ever.
It had more anticipation than the last one. Yeah, Game of Thrones. Looking forward to Season 2 starting in January. I think it starts
Season 2, winter is here.
Oh, and Californication Season 5 starts in January as well, on the 8th of January.
It didn't win. Why are we talking about it? Who gives a shit?
Well, it's all good. I was telling Nosh about the Isle of Man TT. I was reading that it's been going for 104 years.
Wow.
And in those 104 years, there's been 231 deaths.
So it averages more than 2 deaths a year.
Yeah.
And no one ever talks about it.
Oh. It's got some, like... Because it's off the mainland or something, it can still keep going ahead. It can get, like, around over health and safety and stuff.
Well, it's because the Isle of Man technically isn't part of Great Britain. It's a crown dependency.
It's got different tax laws as well.
So it's independent from us. It's independent from us in every way. It's just that technically we give them some money.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting
it.
little...
And they're all citizens.
Interesting little anecdote concerning the tax laws in the Isle of Man. Someone I went to school with, she was named as a company director and of her father's company, and the company was based in Isle of Man for tax reasons, and she was named as a person as company director for tax reasons as well. And for letting them do this, they paid for her house at university and stuff out of a slush fund.
Cool.
So, fair enough.
I want to be a company director.
I want
she's
money
a
from
woman.
a slush fund.
Yeah. Well, I just want some slush. That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, I've still got so much to watch. 2011. I'm going to watch over Christmas, I think. Got to catch up on Fringe, Dexter, The Walking Dead, Chuck. This Is England '88 started yesterday, was it? Tuesday. It started Tuesday.
A couple of days ago.
So I've got to catch up on that as well. Oh, man, if only I was a full-time TV critic. I could have the time to watch all this stuff and get paid to do it.
You'd be the worst TV critic ever.
TV show.
You'd be like,
why?
I watched this. I like it. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, but if I had time to watch everything, I'd have better opinions. They'd be properly formed rather than, these are the things I've watched, this is what I liked, this is what I still need to watch to have a proper opinion. No, I've got a shit category for 2011 TV as well.
Go on.
It's got a common theme. Family Guy, Simpsons, South Park. The theme is, they're all TV shows that are cartoons that have been going on too long and aren't funny anymore, just boring. You just sit there for 20 minutes like, yeah, I haven't laughed during this. Why am I still watching it? And then I finally gave up. It took me quite a lot of willpower to give up watching those shows because
I've not watched them
episode.
in ages.
It's got an email.
I thought of a TV show that was really good from 2011.
What?
You two might not agree, but The Killing.
Oh,
it was in Danish, and it did have subtitles, but it was amazing.
Yeah.
I never watched it, but I like the look of it.
It was really, really good. One of the best series I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that at some point. I remember hearing a lot of good things about it, but again, didn't get around to watching it.
I haven't seen any of the second series, which is out now, but the first series was really good.
I could easily spend all day watching TV, but I have just far too much work to do.
Like Farscape, we've got loads of that to go.
Oh man, we've got all Farscape to rewatch as well. Yeah, we're only halfway through season 2. No, one disc in season 2. Man, it's like a full-time job. If someone wants to give us a job, like watching TV shows, sitting on a sofa all day, and we'll talk about them and get paid to do it, yeah, I'll do that. Don't think it's a
email
real
us
job,
at
though.
hardlyachannel@ymail.com.
With subject, dream job. Oh, and now the most anticipated award of the night. Video Game of the Year 2011. Yay. We can only go by what we've played. And I haven't really played many games this year, so this is a pretty short category. The nominees are Portal 2, Deus Ex Human Revelations, or Revolutions, or Deus Ex, the new one. And the final nominee, because I was desperate, is Minecraft, because it wasn't officially released before. It was only in beta. Now it's a real game. It came out last month. I don't know if you know. But yeah, proper game now. So it's new for 2011. It's a whole new game. Right, after that rather long nomination category, the winner is Portal 2. It was pretty easy.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Also, they were all pretty good games in their own right.
Deus Ex was good, but it got too easy at the end. I'd powered up far too much, and I just absolutely owned the boss battle thing at the end. It was a waste of time. Once I'd got the grenade launcher, it was like, boop, boop, yep, I'm done. I ended up getting ahead of what was going on, so I was trying to defeat the person in the contraption thing, and I couldn't do it.
I remember that,
wait for the cutscene to happen. I was just running around for a few minutes, what do I do? What do I do? And then a cutscene kicked in. So yeah, as may be apparent from my games of 2011, haven't really played many new games. Yeah, no Skyrim, which I want to play. Might get that after Christmas. I want to play Anno 2070. Really like the look of that. And I want to get Skyward Sword as well for my Wii. And then I'll have a reason to get the Wii out. And then once I've completed Skyward Sword, I'll sell the Wii to some mug who wants to buy a shit console.
I'd quite like to have a go at Battlefield 3. And
so would I.
COD, the new Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, I'd like to play them. But
I think
don't know. They're all about the multiplayer, really. So I'm a bit more single player.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Games. No. They can be good fun if you've got people to play with.
Yeah, I think COD and Battlefield, they're two to get.
Yeah.
And I probably would play Skyrim, but it would just eat up so much of my time.
Yeah, I imagine so. But
That Anno 2070 looked quite good.
yeah, I really
Yeah.
want to play that. That's well good. I haven't played a good strategy game for ages.
Yeah, we could YouTube it.
Oh, yeah. Let's play Anno 2070. 'Cause it is on
Yeah, let's
multiplayer.
do that. Let's do that.
Right, get on to the folks. What do you want for Christmas? Can we all get Anno 2070, please, Mr. Santa Claus?
Are we all 5 now?
Yeah.
Well, Jamie doesn't believe in Christmas, so...
Oh,
It's
come
not
on.
that I don't believe in it. I know it's there. I know it exists. I don't
Just tries
refute
to
its
ignore it.
existence. Yeah, it just pisses me off.
Oh, the crowd are getting volatile. I think they want us to move on to the next award. I think they're getting a bit restless. So,
Okay, go for it.
yeah, now we're moving on to Hardly a Child's Award for Best Music of 2011. This is formed from purely my opinion. There's no real reason for what I've chosen, apart from it's what I like. Good. Got a few K-pop albums in here. So we'll start off seasons with first nomination, which is Hyuna, with her debut solo album, Bubble Pop.
Good choice, good choice.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
album, good album. Then the next album, it's another K-pop album. Sistar, So Cool. Claypex, Loose Dirt. Zomboy, Game Time. Nero, Welcome to Reality. GNA, Black and White. Finally, Radiohead, King of Limbs.
I think I can see who's going to win this.
I don't know, actually, because I really haven't thought about who's going to win this category.
But you've got to tell us who's going to win it now.
Zomboy, Game Time. Yeah,
I wasn't expecting that.
no, it's the one that I've listened to the most the last few days. Other than having my K-pop playlist on while I was doing my assignment last night. But yeah, Zomboy's really good. I like him. Game Time's a good song as well. It's the name of the album, but it's also one of his tracks. And it's got Peanut Butter Jelly Time in it. I think that's what swayed it for me. Yeah, I think you can probably download it for free, because I don't think he's got a contract yet with a studio. Neither's Claypex. You can just go and download that for free. So yeah, free music.
Right,
It's
well.
good. It's not even illegal. It's totally free.
His
Legit.
trophy will be in the post.
Oh, and I've got a special award that I've got to give out for the album which I hated when I first listened to, then loved it after a few playthroughs. And that goes to Justice with Audio Video Disco. I thought that album was absolute gash the first time I listened to it. Oh, I was expecting like dubstep and things from Justice, maybe because like the last album got remixed by Nero quite a bit and a few other artists, and it was just like 70s pop disco. Well, I guess you could have got that from the title of the album, but I was so disappointed. And then I came back to it like a few months later, listened to it a few times, and it's like, yeah, it's actually pretty good, pretty good. So that album grew on me a lot. And the category for worst music 2011, I've just got whoever won the X Factor. Apparently Nosh told
Yeah,
me
I
it was
dunno.
Little Mix or something.
Yeah, that's
Is that
right.
right?
I don't care. I don't give a shit.
That's one exception where I haven't heard it, but I'm giving it to them anyway. So well done, Little Mix. You've won an award already. Hooray! You're famous.
It'll only be a few more weeks until they win another.
Oh, that's brilliant. Actually, yeah. I remember Little Mix because I followed our Twitter feed follows them because
Yeah.
I didn't know who they were.
Why?
I didn't know who they were. It just said verified account Little Mix, and I was like, who are these? Follow. Bunch of girls. Click.
Well, can you unfollow them now?
No, because we've got to send them their award, and then they'll find out it's for worst music, and they'll just block us. So, two birds, one stone.
Fair enough.
What if we listen to them and we actually like them?
But we're not going to.
Well, you might
Okay.
like them, I guess.
I don't know, I haven't heard them, so what they're like.
Probably
I don't know.
terrible.
You'll hear them all over Christmas because they will be the number one.
Yeah.
Oh, and the album I'm most looking forward to next year, well, it's the only one that I can think that's coming out, is Matt Langen's new album in February, Blues Funeral. Sounds good, what I've heard of it so far. One of the tracks is on Rage, yeah, the video game.
Cool.
That should be good.
Oh, and if they don't have Twitter so we can't tweet them the award, We're just going to give it to Nosh, and he's going to go around their houses.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
I think that sounds better than tweet them, and then we'll video it and put up the reactions on the interwebs.
Me just being caught inside their house.
Yeah.
Trying to put an award in.
Yeah. Getting arrested and shit. I'm all happy for that to happen. Moving on to our final award. Best of YouTube 2011. There's 4 nominees for this one. We've got Portal, No Escape. Beyond Black Mesa, so 2 Half-Life related videos. We've got Hyuna, Bubble Pop music video. And Nyan Cat. Have it?
I'd add in those videos of the people we saw doing dubstep, just like on the street.
Oh, he was amazing. Yeah, I can't remember what that was called. We'll post a link to it.
Wait. What about us? Are we not
you've ruined it now. That was going to be the winner, but it weren't going to be a nominee. I was just going to say we won, even though we weren't nominated.
You can't do it like that.
Oh,
you've got to keep it above board.
Well, obviously we can't nominate ourselves. You know, it's like you can't enter a competition if you work for the company.
Well, we're in control of all of this, so...
It's our awards. We can
do what we like.
Fine. Right. Drum roll. Open the envelope.
Oh shit, it's on fire.
The envelope is on fire. The reason for giving this award to the winner is because it's probably my most watched video of 2011. The award goes to Hyuna, Bubble Pop.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Well, I didn't win.
Yeah, but I've watched Hyuna Bubble Pop a lot more times than I've watched our YouTube pages, I'll tell you that. Bubble Pop Pop. Maybe next year.
It's totally rigged.
It's not totally rigged, it's totally fair. Actually, I was impressed with both Portal No Escape.
You're pulling names out your ass.
What?
I'm done with this. I'm done with this.
Well, the best artistic ones are definitely Portal No Escape and Beyond Black Mesa. Those 2 are brilliant. Loads of time and effort been put into those. But you can't beat a bit of Bubble Pop. Just puts a smile on my face. And it puts something else somewhere else.
God, stop now, stop.
Puts the spring in his step.
Well, that's it for the award show 2011. Maybe we'll have one in 2012 if we're still going in a year's time.
Nah.
Probably not. We're pretty shit.